Simba leopard has terrible arthritis. As you can see, he's 20 years old, and so we're going to use the K-laser on him today for the first time to see if we can give him a little bit of relief in those achy joints.
We have been using the K-laser on Little Feather, a bobcat, and on Jumanji, a black leopard, for issues that they had with their skin. So we decided to try it with Simba the leopard in his arthritis. He's on supplements and pain medications, but we hope that this could give him a little bit more relief. It was a real matter of trial and error to try and figure out what were the best ways to get him to sit still long enough for us to give him the treatment. You can see how slowly he walks, but he does walk around a lot, and he didn't understand what it was that we were asking from him. So we tried when he was getting a drink of water, or when he was just kind of distracted next to us, and it took a number of different things before we finally found something that worked. We've really gotten our exercise following him all around the cage. Simba loves the attention, and he just thinks that he's having fun with his keepers by taking us all around and showing us every part of his enclosure. Jamie came up with a great idea to try and use a stick. If she could get him to focus on the stick, then he wouldn't be looking at that laser light or paying attention to her as she was trying to do it. But sticks just aren't that interesting. You can see that he has little side rails on his platform so that he doesn't fall off the side, and we hate to see him jump like this, but he was so excited. We brought out one of his favorite keepers and decided to have her click and treat him like she would for operant conditioning, while Jamie was trying to focus the laser on his wrists. We're doing one wrist at a time, so right now we're working on his right front paw. Turns out that giving the cats meat on a stick is really working well. We've started doing this procedure with another leopard by the name of Jade, who has a hot spot issue, a place where she licks on her paw and on her shoulder constantly, and she will respond the same way. It's been very interesting to see how the different cats respond to the laser and what it is that we need to do to keep them focused on something other than the laser. So with Little Feather, it's a bear claw back scratcher. With Jumanji the leopard, it's a big wooden back scratcher. And with Simba and Jade, it's turning out to be click and treat on a stick. We also just started with Raindance the bobcat for her advanced arthritis. She's 22 years old, and she likes being scratched. She has a hard time grooming herself, so we use the back scratcher to help her out. Now you might notice in a number of these videos that Simba is reaching out and swatting at the laser. The only reason that this is not really dangerous for us is, one, his age and the fact that he does move pretty slowly, but he had been declawed as a cub, and we actually had that done by our veterinarian back in the 90s. As we've learned more about these cats, we would never declaw a cat going forward. And there's a great program out there called the Paw Project that talks about the damage that declawing can do. As you can see, it causes a lot of pain and arthritis in their joints as they get older. But back in the 90s, we didn't know that. So unfortunately, some of our cats had been declawed back then. All of our cats live in earthen enclosures, so it's nice and soft on their joints. But a lot of places keep cats on concrete. And it's really awful to see the combined injuries to the cats based on them being declawed and then being kept on a very hard surface. That causes even more joint issues. And so there's probably an awful lot of cats out there who could really benefit from this K-laser therapy. Sometimes Simba can be such a naughty leopard. He gets a hold of that stick and just will not let it go.
Cats love their laser treatment.
I don't know, is it just me, or did it look like he had a little bit more bounce in his step this time? He really trotted over quickly, and now he's kind of getting the routine. He knows that he can sit there and we'll just keep those treats coming for as long as he'll sit still. So he's getting better and better at this, and we really, really hope that this will give him some relief. We will keep you posted of Simba and the other cats' progress. This K-laser cost upwards of $25,000, but if it works, it could make such a huge difference for these cats and their quality of life. Thank you for watching, and keep tuned.